Who am I? I said gun deaths were worth it. A prudent deal, a rational trade for the Second Amendment. I said if my 10-year-old daughter were raped, she would deliver the baby. Deliver, as if trauma were a gift. I said black women in power were there by theft. Affirmative action pics. Not enough brain processing power. I said if I saw a black pilot, I'd pray he was really qualified. I said Islam is not compatible with the West. I said immigrants are replacements. I said America was at its peak when we closed the doors. I said the church and state were never separate. I said empathy was weakness. Racism, homophobia, xenophobia, Christian nationalism. That was the bedrock of my message. Not hidden, not subtle. I branded hate as courage, and they cheered. When I fell, they didn't mourn the hypocrisy, they mobilized it. The governor prayed it wouldn't be one of us, but it was. White, male, middle class, Christian, red-caped family. And suddenly the script flipped. Mercy for the shooter, mental health. Don't rush into judgment. When it's everyone else, it's terrorism. When it's us, it's a troubled soul. They said I was a martyr. They sent Air Force 2 for my body. They drafted bills to lay me in state. But children had died in classrooms that same week, and my people stayed silent. No gun control. No reforms. Just thoughts. Just prayers. Just me on the pedestal. They wanted war. They swore the left had pulled the trigger. They called it a trans plot, a Democrat plot, an ideology of pure evil. They screamed the left kills those they disagree with. And then, record scratch, the killer was one of us. A conservative gamer, Republican family, raised in the same house of grievance I preached. And still, they gaslit the nation because supremacy can't admit when it shoots itself in the neck. Even now, black and brown Christians post prayers for me as if I would have prayed for them. Even now, they fold their grief around me while I never folded space for them in my gospel. Faith as a costume, grief as a cover, gaslighting as liturgy. They say my legacy will live on. Yes, a legacy of a man who organized buses for January 6th, who compared abortion to Holocaust, who made hatred a platform and called it truth. And in the end, I became the price I said was rational. I became the death I said was acceptable. This is the irony they cannot hold, the faith I cosplayed, the supremacy I sanctified, the violence I justified. All of it turned back on me. I am not the martyr they want. I am the mirror they fear. I am the cost of my own message. Who am I?